Greetings, fellow moviegoers, and welcome to Movie Central, the place to talk about movies, TV shows based on movies, toys based on movies, games based on movies, and rides based on movies. I'm your host, Mr. CCS, and this is my pet gorilla, George. For the first time in a long time, I don't really have a segue into this review. That kind of sucks, yes, but just think of what I was going to put here. Beware, this is filler. I was going to talk about food or rats or both, but I didn't want to gross you out or make you hungry, or both. So I might as well tell you a few things you should know. Since Pixar had renewed their contract with Disney in 2005 after Cars, Disney and Pixar released yet another beloved animated film. But is there really anything special about this one? Well, spoilers, yes, but I might as well start this review off. This is Ratatouille. Remy, voiced by Patton Oswalt, dreams of becoming a great chef, despite being a rat in a definitely rodent-phobic profession. He moves to Paris to follow his dream, and with the help of hapless garbage boy Linguini, voiced by Pixar animator Lou Romano, he puts his culinary skills to the test in the kitchen, but he has to stay in hiding at the same time with hilarious consequences. Remy eventually gets the chance to prove his culinary abilities to great food critic, voiced by Peter O'Toole, aka this guy. But is the food good? Like a well-made meal that you should eat at a restaurant, this movie is delicious. In fact, it is so delicious that even watching it makes my mouth water. This only happened to me with two movies, and this was one of them. But what else makes this film worthy of your time? Well, let's talk about it. The characters are fantastic. Remy is a great protagonist. He has an arc in this film where he puts food over his family before realizing the importance of friends and family. I think it's great that the filmmakers and Brad Bird went down this route because it makes total sense. As for his family, his brother Emile and his dad Django are great too. Emile is just the lovable goofball, and Django is the strict but loving father who learns to accept his son. Then we have the human characters. There are 5 really to note, but I just want to bring up Horst for that one line. Come on, we all know it's funny. I killed a man with this thumb. Okay, yeah, sorry. As for Gusteau, well, he's only a ghost throughout the movie. He's a great mentor character for Remy, who needed Gusteau at the right time. Then we have Linguini, who starts as a nervous wreck before becoming confident in the finale. Colette is a tough character to talk about because she starts out as very strict and the toughest cook in this kitchen before coming out of her shell and being the main love for Linguini. Then there's Anton Ego, the food critic who deep down just wanted to experience his mother's cooking again, which is a beautiful moment and can never be repeated in live action. Take notes, TikTok! Then we have Skinner, who's just a mean, sour old chef before becoming vengeful and trying to get the restaurant back. Before he's taped up and locked in a fridge with a health inspector. That is a very funny to see every time. 15 years of this movie, folks! We've come a long way. Okay, that's enough about the characters. How is the animation? Well, I hate to sound like a broken record, but it's perfect in this film. The characters are unique and have a defining feature to them, so you can tell their personality by looking at them. I've always liked that about Brad Bird's animated films. As for the music, Michael Giacchino, one of my favorite composers, comes to do the scores here. And he offers a zesty and amazingly, to use the word again, delicious score that I wouldn't mind listening to from time to time. So yeah, Ratatouille is another one of Pixar's biggest animated films. I had to say check it out or you will be judged by the critics who like this film. I'm going to give it the ranking it deserves, a 5-star or a 10 out of 10. Definitely will come back to this film hungry for more. Well, that's it for this review. Feel free to leave your thoughts on the movie below and tune in next week when I take a look at WALL-E. With that said, my name is Mr. CCS, this is Movie Central, and that, my friends, is a wrap. See you next week.